All right. So another request. I'm getting a lot of requests today. Just so you guys know, a lot of requests. Um, getting taken up today. This one is about how do you feel, or is it okay to take your child back into your home after the age of 30? All right. So don't jump back and go, hell no, you don't do that. Look, it's going to depend on the situation. So we're not going to get into the different situations or reasons that your child would have to come home over the age of 30, or if it's more than one child already there, and all those different situations. What we are going to say is after the age of 30, hands down, we're not saying that's the cap age or the minimum age, but after the age of 30, because that was what the request was about the video, after the age of 30, you have to make sure of something very important here. Okay? That would be that there are rules laid out that reflect what the child is supposed to do in that home. These rules or this contract needs to be signed, dated, notarized, have a witness. This thing needs to be able to hold up in court. And the reason that some people would have some kind of disagree is because oh no, that's my child, I'm not going to do all that. Well, go right ahead and not do that. We're all adults, and adults do crazy things. So set yourself up as parents to make sure that because you're extending your help to another adult, this is not a child anymore, to another adult, that they have rules that they have to adhere to while they're back in your home, because this is not your 17-year-old anymore. And yes, if they are working, they do need to pay you some kind of stipend a month, or however you work that out. They also need to have daily or weekly or monthly duties around the house or around the yard that are written out and signed, so that you feel the least amount of pressure or baggage from allowing this person to come back into your house. At this point, at 30, no matter what happened in the situation, it's not really as much about do you love them or not. The fact that you're letting them back in your house, we know you love them. It's about covering your own butt about it and not getting in a crazy situation because of kinfolk. Bad or good, as far as the video is concerned, it's not bad or good. It's not a bad or good question. It's just covering all the bases when you're going to allow an adult to cohabitate or reinsert an adult back into your home. So make sure you put this stuff out in writing, and if they don't want to adhere to it, then you got the law behind you too. Or they can just go. Because a lot of reasons that people have these problems with children coming back into the home and things, and have all these hiccups with what happens, is because bottom line, they are not doing what they're supposed to do, and they're 30 living at the house with mom and dad, or mom or dad. And then mom and dad is getting upset because they're not checking out trash, or they're just being a lump on the log, and they don't feel like they're applying for enough jobs and not making efforts to get back up out of their home. So that stuff needs to be written out. There you go. Love ya.